My early childhood education story started when I was a child. I stayed home with my mom in the mornings and my dad in the afternoons as they owned a store and they had to split the days to be home with me. I did go to a preschool in my town when I was 4 to help me meet other children before going off to school. I don't have a lot of memories of that time, but the few I have, I remember feeling extremely shy and wanting to go home. It was a big group of children, and being so shy, I had a really hard time. And then as I grew up, I did a lot of babysitting and really loved it. Fast forward to graduating in high school, I was offered a job working in a large childcare center with school-aged children. I accepted it and learned soon after that school-aged children were not what I had wanted. I was able to switch and work with younger children, and I stayed a few years there and then went to another center for a couple of years. But I really felt called to open a registered home. My family was very worried about me having my own childcare. Would I be strong enough and not be walked all over? I was determined, and I am now on my second registered home and love it. I've been in the field for 27 years, have 4 stars, and I was told I scored high on my assessment and was encouraged to go for my 5th star, which I plan to do in the new year. I have also taken on the role of being a network leader for our county early educators. Home providers offer a small mixed age group of care. Research shows that small groups are recommended for high quality care, especially for the age of under 3. Home providers offer continuity, I can't say the word, of care by having children in their care from 6 weeks old to at least age 5. By being the only provider, we're able to build strong, trusting relationships that will lead to better self-esteem and higher success rates once they're in school. Young children need a strong foundation to grow and learn. We build attachment with our children, and we're the ones who help them to regulate their emotions by starting co-regulating with them first. There are a lot of people who think of us as babysitters. No, we do not sit on children. We are not sitting on the couch having them watch TV. We are on the floor singing, reading, feeding a bottle, offering learning activities that are developmentally appropriate, and so much more throughout the day. We are balancing all the children's needs every day, and we have random state inspections to hold us accountable and to be sure that we're doing everything that is expected of us. There are times that we may be working with support groups such as physical therapists and speech therapists that can come into our childcare so the families are not missing more work. After hours, there is much more that needs to be done. We're cleaning, doing all our paperwork, planning curriculum, attending network meetings, getting fingerprinted, and many professional development trainings. We give a lot of our own personal time as it is only us. Being the only one, I know children in my care so well that I know what their cries mean, or how they like to go to sleep, what foods they like and dislike. I know who needs a hug in the morning at drop-off or who wants to wave to their parents. These close relationships have led me to hearing from past families whose children are now in college and share with me how they're all doing. I have families that call me their child's second mom. We may offer to watch the children over a weekend to help a family out. We offer to watch a child at night while the parents are at the hospital having another baby. We're an extended family, not just a child care provider. Picture it, it's Monday morning and the door opens and Susie comes in with a smile and runs to give you a hug and shows me their awesome unicorn dress. She sits on my leg while I squat down at her level and tell her it's so good to see her. She grabs her lunchbox and sets it on the table, then asks me to wave with her at the window. After waving, she goes to eat breakfast while telling me how she missed me so much and asks what we're going to be doing today. This is a great way to start a week. These children love to come every day to learn and to have fun with all their friends. They tell me I'm the best teacher ever, and yes, I know I'm the only one they've ever had, but they have to learn that somewhere. Maybe their parents tell them. They come over, put a hand on my back saying, Heather, you're my best buddy. How could anyone not love this career? There's some days that are hard, but it's all about the children and who you have for your support. And where I am now in my story is last winter, I learned that I would like to be I would like early childhood education to be a recognized profession through OPR. Well, at first I thought to myself, I don't need to be recognized as this, as all my families I care for all treat me with great respect and feel confident in my educating their children. I learned, though, once looking into it more, that those registered homes have been in the field for many more years may have that do not have a degree may have to go back to school or they might have to close. All have different reasons, and I myself have all my early childhood education credits, but I'm missing some general ed ones, such as algebra and English. While those type of classes would not make me a better educator, Many of us are in that same boat, yet so many of us have years and years of experience, professional development hours under our belt, that we're still running high quality programs. This is why I became worried that we would lose some wonderful home child cares. I went to testify to the Senate committee with great anxiety as this was way out of my comfort zone and someone needed to be a voice. By doing this, I was asked to create a group to come up with an alternative pathway that would work for us. We wrote and sent our proposal and were granted a fourth pathway called the legacy pathway. All this is because I stepped up and voiced my concern. I will be back next term to talk about my running a high quality program and always learning and improving. Now I'll continue to fight to keep registered homes open as families and children deserve to choose where to send their children. Many want a small home atmosphere. Many want to know who is educating their children all day so they can communicate with them at any time. By having the registered home stay open, that adds more accessibility in our state. Working in early childhood education is about building relationships that will help the children have the best start in their young lives. We all need to use our voices to have many options for childcare for all the generations to come.